Well, it's I don't know what time it is. And the banging. God, the banging's back, man. Oh my God. Just the banging. It's impossible to sleep. It's just like, it's impossible. It's just, it's so loud. It's so loud. And I mean, look, I get it. There's like ship creaks and stuff. Like, okay, yeah, it's rough. I get it. But it's this bang. God almighty. Oh my God. God, shut the... I can't do this, you know? They gotta figure this out. I can't do this anymore, man. I don't even know if it's coming across in the camera. Oh my God. I don't know if you can hear that, but in person, it's just piercing. It's just like a drill to the head. Seriously. Nowhere to hide. It's a small room. I mean, what am I? I've had earplugs in. I've had headphones on. Just, I've slept one night. Or the rest of the nights I have not slept. I can't continue on, you know. Oh God. I just need effing sleep. And I hate that now I gotta go spend God knows how long. I mean, the guest services line has been a pure nightmare this whole trip. I wanted this to be like a positive experience, and I need to release content. That was the point here. I can't. You know, I edited for 7 hours yesterday because I finally got sleep the night before. That was going to be the plan this whole trip. But when you don't sleep, you can't. I mean, you know, there's limits to what your body can do. And I'm reaching the end of the rope. Not that oh my God, oh my God. Damn it, man. Okay, well, morning, I guess, then. There's no point in getting back in bed, so. Morning. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, one of the complications of this being extended by several days is I'm out of freaking toothpaste. What do you think they're gonna jab me for toothpaste? Let's see. You guys sell toothpaste? And do you have a small size?
No, sir.
No toothpaste. Oh no. Mouthwash?
No, sir.
Awesome. I mean, you want to talk about rationing toothpaste? I mean, look at that. This is like Depression era toothpaste rationing right now. I don't know if we're gonna make it, gang. All right, we're gonna go get some food.
Going down.
And it's a rough one today, gang. We're out in the just a couple 100 miles west of the Azores. And last I looked, we were up to 11 meter seas. So she's a rockin'. Maybe some of you don't know this, but when you have a porthole room, right? Because you're so close to the water, you actually, I don't know if you've seen these. These are like serious steel, right? So if it's going to be rough, they actually will close these and they latch like they're waterproof, like watertight, so that there's no chance that this ship would take on water in rough seas. So it's kind of an interesting thing. I'm pretty sure the state... Ooh. Yeah, it's serious, man. Goodness. So I'm actually in Hudson's, which is one of the main dining rooms. This one is in the aft. It's a beautiful space, as you've seen before, right? It's built along the entire aft of the ship. I think we're about 300 nautical miles west of the Azores right now, and we're just starting to get into the deep Atlantic here. So, and you know, these winds are coming across. I mean, there's nothing to stop them from the East Coast all the way to us. So they're definitely picking up speed. I'm gonna go up top and see if the rain's died down. I got my raincoat on because it's been very stereotypically Atlantic today, but very dramatic outside. So we'll see if we can get some of the waves here, because it's really something to see. I think a lot of people are in their staterooms today, ill. Not seeing a lot of people out and about, except for, of course, the slot machines, which apparently are all weather all the time, if that's your thing. So I think I read up to 11 meter seas. I don't know how they measure that. I mean, I don't know if somebody's out there with their stick going, you know, Mark Twain, or how they do it. The waves out here are different than what I've ever seen. You know, when you're in the Caribbean or the Bahamas, or even up in the Northwest Passage in Alaska, you know, they're smaller. You know, the wave, it's hard to describe. The waves are kind of these smaller bands. And out here, just these massive undulating mountains of water. I've never seen something like that before. That's different to me. Just the way the ocean feels. Anyway, I'm gonna eat, and then we'll see if we can get outside. See if the rain's died down a little bit, and we can actually get a little footage out there, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the seas, the undulating mountains of water, I believe, right? Wouldn't that be a cool ambient electronica band? Ooh. Well, I think I'm gonna do it. I see they have a Monte Cristo sandwich on the menu, which, look, if it's done poorly, it's a miserable experience, but a correctly done Monte Cristo, if you're not familiar, it's basically a ham and Swiss sandwich that's battered and deep fried, which I know sounds crazy, but if it's done right, it's great. But the problem is you got to have your batter completely seal the sandwich. You can't have any holes. You can't let the oil into the sandwich. You got to have a good batter, and it's often not done correctly. But if you do it right, it's ungodly unhealthy, totally delicious, and then usually sprinkled in powdered sugar with some sort of a raspberry or strawberry preserve to balance the salt of the Swiss and the ham. If they pull this off, I'll be a little surprised, but it's rare to see them because they destroy your fryer oil. It's like having a fish fry. I mean, you do a couple of those and your oil's ready for change, so you don't see them a lot on high volume, just because you got to change the oil. But I'm gonna give it a shot, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, the Monte Cristo is here, and I mean, it looks promising, I will say. Got a nice breading here. They've actually cut it for me, which is good because the cheese is freaking lethal on these babies. Like tongue fuzzies to the max, that stuff squirts out. So it's nice they cut it already for me. Got the powdered sugar on here. We've got a little bit of some sort of a jelly. So it looks pretty good. We'll see right now. Ooh, it's nice and hot. I'm gonna have to go knife and fork on this one. Ooh. They might just have pulled this off, gang. It's pretty good. When I was a kid, we'd go down and visit my grandmother in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale area, Florida, for those of you not familiar. And we'd go to this restaurant on the Intercoastal called The Cove. And they had the world's greatest Monte Cristo ever.
All right.
And then it became a Hooters, and we were no longer allowed to go there. Sad. You didn't expect that plot twist, did you? I shouldn't say it wasn't a Hooters. It remained The Cove, but they instituted kind of the dress code, or lack thereof, of a Hooters. So as a kid, I was really upset. Why can't we go to The Cove? My grandma's like, because it's changed. Yeah, I'd probably give this a 7.8, which as Monte Cristo's goes pretty good, because usually the way it works is it's either a 1, or it's 7s, or it's a 10. Those are kind of your 3 options. Horrible, decent, amazing. There's no other, there's no other rating available. I have to admit to you, I have literally no freaking idea what time it is. I don't know what day it is either. Okay, it's Tuesday. Yes, it's Tuesday. Okay, I know what day it is now. I have no idea what time it is. Between the lack of sleep, the changing of rooms, and then just the original jet lag flying over to Europe. And then we get an hour back. I guess, has it been every day? I don't even know. You just get a little card that says, hey, you gained another hour. The issue is, I have no idea what time it is ever. My phone is wrong. My watch is wrong. The TV has been wrong. I didn't even know. I wasn't even planning on having lunch because I just assumed it wasn't open because it seems like stuff's just not open very often. And then this was open. So I'm like, oh, I'll go eat lunch. I assume that means it's 12 or later, but I have no idea. It could be anywhere between 12 and 5. And I wouldn't be surprised in whatever you told me. So that's kind of fun. A little bit. Just not, no tethering to the time-space continuum of civilization at the moment. I'm down with it. All right, let's go brave the elements, see if we can get some video of our undulating mountains of water. Alright, gang. I'm about to be issued my third stateroom in just about as many days. So, good old 12537. I've heard good things. Please, Lord, may this be the one. I'm at my wit's end, you know. Well, hey, look, it's a stateroom. Yeah, it's the exact same configuration. And we're gonna just pray I don't hear any clicking. Of course, I didn't hear any clicking to start. I had a whole night of sleep on the first one, so let's check the wardrobe, because the wardrobe bar... Oh, Jesus. Well, you know what? I don't even give a shit at this point. But I don't understand why they're... What the hell's the issue? It wasn't in my first stateroom, so I gotta listen to that all night, every day, all night. You know, the first stateroom didn't have that issue, so that's clearly not a design. That's just a problem. But obviously, if this thing doesn't make the god-awful banging noise, then I don't really care about the freaking wardrobe. But it is just a joke to me because, you know, look, that's nice and solid. I might have to just put all my clothes on this one. Look, I look like I feel, you know? You know, the staff's doing the best they can, but it's upsetting. I'm not gonna lie, this has been really upsetting. I mean, I've got a ton of work to do, and I don't have anything left in the tank already. It's only been 4 nights. I mean, my God, I just need some sleep, you know, and I don't have the time for it, because the whole point of this is the first 48 to 72 hours, and I've lost that window. And it hurts me. It hurts my heart, man. This was, you know, a big opportunity for me and our channel, so we're gonna try to make the best of it. Here we go with stateroom number 3. I'm gonna start the process of bringing all my stuff down here. It's too bad. I really like my room attendant, Moises. He's done great. I'll be sad to not have him anymore because I'm on one floor below, but it is what it is. So we'll start moving stuff down. I can't even move without stuff breaking. Hangers now, just falling, just breaking. Like the safe in my room I'm moving out of doesn't. Oh, does anything work? They have the pay to pour beer system in the studio lounge, and there's a glitch, so it's like literally going up like 10 times faster than when you fill your gas tank. It's just like for like a half a pint of beer, it's like $25. It's so ridiculous, but it's not. It's actually free right now because they have a bug in the system. So people are down there loving life because they've got like 3 different tap beers that eventually will be obviously charged, and I think there's like 3 or 4 wines on tap down there too that people are enjoying for free, because it would literally be like $180 for a 14-ounce beer the way that it's glitching out. So NCL just was like, screw it, you know, it's free right now, so people are enjoying that. I wish the soda was like that, discriminating against us teetotalers, you know? But I have got to show you the coffee machine down there. I got to do an episode on how it's ruining my life. because it's going to be impossible to return to a life without that coffee machine in my life. I mean, it's like the kind that grinds it, frosts the milk, the whole thing. It's so glorious. I brought some Starbucks gift cards that I got for stocking stuffers for Christmas, because they'll take them at the Starbucks here, thinking that, you know, the regular coffee I was only going to be able to do in, you know, small stretches, because I am more of a cappuccino guy. I haven't even thought about going to that Starbucks. The machine in the solo studio is dope. Oh, dope. Holy crap. I mean, I'm serious. That makes it worth it. And there's been cool people down there. I mean, everybody's run really cool, all ages. I have met some really interesting people. The conversations have been eclectic. It's not cliquey, you know, just come as you are, whoever, you know. And the conversations have ranged from politics to whatever. I mean, it's not been and it hasn't been those are taboo subjects, but like people are from all over the world, so people are kind of genuinely curious about the American political situation, and then they usually volunteer kind of what's going on in their countries. It's been really interesting. So I go down there to get something to drink, and it's like a minimum 20-minute detour from my editing every time, because it's genuinely an interesting venture down the hall. And one of the advantages of this move, other than that, please God, I don't even jinx it. I'm not even gonna say it. The other advantage of the thing I'm not gonna say, in addition to that thing I'm not gonna say because I'm not gonna jinx it, is that I moved down one floor and I'm like 15 feet from the lounge entrance now. Before I had to go down some stairs and take a left. So I'm even closer to my baby, my coffee. I'm gonna steal that MFer. I wonder how much it probably costs. Like 20 grand. This thing is incredible. They've got some crazy like beverage technology on this ship. I think a lot of it is just stupidly overcomplicated. Like the juice machines, I'll try to get some video of it, but you like hit which juice you want, and then you like scroll down on a little diagram. It looks like a diagram of your glass, how much you want filled, which it just seems so stupid. Why now? How about we just do the thing where we hold the button down and then we just let go and it stops? I don't know why we need like drag and drop. I don't know. I'm sure the people that sell those machines are liking the fact that they have them, because I'm sure they convinced them that they're all the rage and they save them money and blah blah blah. So somebody's making nice sales commission on those bad boys. But like, I didn't know there was anything wrong with the depress button to discontinue juice stream button. There are machines that we've been using like for my whole life. So apparently we can't have those anymore. We've got to have these sophisticated ones. But hell, I think even this coffee machine out here you can like connect your phone to. I'm pretty sure I can. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Thing's crazy though. It'll all of a sudden beep and tell you it's cleaning. It cleans like every hour. And, oh, it's beautiful. I'm in love. I'm in love with that damn machine. That's the only thing. I mean, that and the Prince show are the two things that have kept me going here. But outside of that, you can shoot it all into the sun. Thus far, I'll tell you that. I mean, it's a beautiful ship, but God, the suffering has just been needless and stupid and constant. So, time for sleep. I'm gonna get 8 tonight. That's the goal. I'm getting 8 hours sleep. And then I gotta get up. They've got chocolate croissants in the studio lounge. They only have them till 10. Oh, I love chocolate croissants, man. It's a problem in my life. it's starting to affect me. Like I had to notch out the belt, you know, like one more loose. Oof. Moment on the lips, lifetime on the hips, right? But damn, I did get a hold of, because I was up dealing with the Stateroom this morning, and I ate like 3 of those chocolate croissants. They're just little ones, but they're good. That's the bread game on NCL it's been their low point. The chocolate croissants are the exception. And there was like some apple fritter thing they have out there. Dope. The pity is they're only from 7 to 10, and then they go to the same damn pound cake from 10 to 1 a.m. every day. It's the oddest. Like, there's 2 options. You got delicious, unbelievable breakfast pastries for 3 hours. Nice variety, lovely. And then the remaining 11 hours, you get the same 2 pound cakes every day that no one really wants. Everybody wants the pastries that you can only have for like 2 to 3 hours. Nobody wants the other thing. It's just silly. The timing on here, I'm going to go into this more in the review, but the timing of the food on here is like, it's just absurd. It's like some kind of Warholian, surrealist social experiment or so. I can't figure it out. It's nonsense. But all in all, got some stuff done today. Not nearly enough editing, but we at least, to go with the old sports metaphor, we at least moved the ball forward for the first time in a while. So I'm excited. We're gonna get some footage out. That'll be huge, just to get the first one out and let people see. I mean, I think it's quality. I think I'm doing some stuff that people aren't necessarily doing. So, but part of this is finding your voice, I think, and of course, when you're the creator and then you're also the editor, the problem is everybody thinks everything they say is brilliant. But when you're the talent and the editor, it's hard, because editors are just ruthless. They'll just they don't care if you think it's good. They're gonna cut whatever they need to cut to make it flow. And when you're the person saying it, you might think that all your zingers are brilliant, and you can't do it like that. So that's been a challenge, It's not really ego either. It's just that you were there in the moment, and you have all this other information in your mind when you said it, how you said it, what you were thinking, and you can't extricate those 2 in your mind. So when you're trying to do your own edit, it's really hard. But I think I'm settling into my style a little bit and finding my voice as a creator a little bit more. So the Southampton stuff's been really fun. I'm just getting into the Aqua stuff now, and it's a lot harder. Everybody got to watch me have a complete and utter meltdown last night. I'm gonna have to rewatch that footage. I'm leaving that in, though. Whatever it looks like, I'm leaving that in, because that was that was real. I mean, that's where I was. So anyway, that's the update. Good night. Hopefully you don't hear from me until tomorrow, when I tell you how refreshed and amazing everything went. I am gonna effing scream, dude. You're not gonna believe this.